Sten goes Pike into this Caitlyn Bard bot lane.
I mean, I like hook champions into Bard. I think that it gives you a lot more threat in lane, but into a Caitlyn lane, I think is quite ambitious. The Gwen response comes
Easy for him to chunk away at it, but Caps has 6 in the Realm Warp. 7 does have his ult as well. Sten going in the Realm Warp behind as Ice looks for the damage. LeBron, once again, a magical journey just gets into safety. Sten looking for it. Caps goes in with the Rune Prison, the Overload. Can't quite get the damage, but in the end, he catches out the Ghost Water dive from that Pike. Caps with the first blood of the series.
nice play from G2 as they look for a little bit more ice, so I think he has the distance.
Voltbreaker coming out, Hans Summer flashing for it, looks for the build over Peacemaker and finds his man. A headshot from Hans. Ice is going to move up. LeBron doesn't have that flash, but does have the magical journey. Dragon down to 3,000 as Skuma continues to punch first and ask questions later. Sheo stepping forward now has the maximum dosage. Temper Fate connects on Ice. Sheo steals away the Drake. Sheo using that on the flash cease and desist, going on to Ice. He's been left to the Wolves. G2 will take the kill, even if they lose the Drake.
The first Drake, it gives them time. Remember that this composition wants to scale, and if G2's able to stack the dragons, it puts more pressure onto Heretics.
Oh, Sten, why are you backing here? Why are you backing here? A Cosmic Binding. Sten will be able to dash across the wall, but the chase comes out from Skimon. That was foolhardy, to say the least, from Sten.
No vision, no information. He gives over another kill. And now Hans Summer and Skewmont are off to the races with how accelerated they are in this early game.
And that's my biggest worry, is just 1,000 gold lead coming out of this bottom side. You still are only going to accelerate that even further with more of these plates being available on this bot end. And sure, you got a dragon, but I still think Caitlyn going to be very happy with the position they're in to just continue racking up more and more of this. Hey, we have a pushing lane. Let's make plays.
Oh, Ice clipped by the Temper Fate. A snap trap underneath his feet. Immediately uses the Moonlight Vigil with the Severance to try and heal himself up, and it is enough. Good rotation of the guns, but with the Realm Warp coming in, Ice now needs to dodge the ace, and the whole Caps going forward, doesn't tank the tower. Lebrov does instead, takes a couple of tower shots. Hans Summer gets the headshot for the shutdown, and Caps will get another 6-0 now, G2.
Great roll from Caps.
Heretics unlikely to pressure for this Drake. I say that as Sheo steps straight into the face of Caps. Will lose his passive, goes where he pleases, means that he will be CC'd next time. LeBron with the magical journey out, the Ignite ticking on him. Meanwhile, Ice is not moving from the mid lane. Drake secured for G2. Heretics still poking and prodding and putting their nose where G2 don't want it to be. BB moved.
Dragon. Good luck, lads. And I think this is where, again, G2 are just so good.
Sheo's going to try and chase down Caps here. There's the Heartsteel proc, nice clonk for him, an Infected Cleaver landing, Tempered Fate coming out, Caps almost steps to the side of it. LeBron's going to put a Magical Journey in, looking for that Cosmic Binding, but can connect onto Sheo as he goes to the other side of the wall. Death from below, dodged by Caps. LeBron gets the kill, but now Caps in the Glacial Storm will fall. Sten needs to be...
Sheo and Abrav coming in just in the nick of time. But yeah, you got to see this model's a little scary.
Yeah, I mean, it ends up being a WAP switch is very much needed for this Anivia, but mid lane falling as well. So a good skirmish for Heretics. Goes 1-for-1, but the goal difference in the battlefield, I believe, is Caitlyn.
Sure.
You're supposed to know this, bro. You're locked in.
Caitlyn.
I was going to make a joke. How mighty do you think the Caitlyn is?
Pretty damn mighty right now, as Seren's going to get caught up in the Tempered Fate. G2 looking to collapse on a play that was started by Heretics. Cosmic Binding not landing the stun, but Seren, even with his egg, is going to get chased down. The egg in the middle of 4. And Summer comes across just for the assist, and G2 get another.
Avoiding skirmishes. They're just playing into G2's hand, and G2's like, oh, with pleasure, absolutely. Every skirmish is going their way. 8-1 the kill score.
You get the Herald on the bottom side. Caps all the way. Skewmont might have overextended though. Has the flash.
Goes back in onto Sheo. Skewmont down to a 3rd HP. Sheo around the same as the chase comes in from LeBron and Hans Summer. Sheo trying to walk his way out of this one with the maximum dosage, but he can't heal up enough. G2 now 9.
Maybe this could be a good thing, because you know that you can then stall the game out. You don't have to contest, but then they contested the second dragon. They continue to contest in the river.
Cross map. So you can then go, oh, Aphelios, you go top when Dragon's up.
Exactly.
We'll then get Tower and Gold on you, but that's not what we're seeing.
I don't think LeBron's missed the Tempered Fate so far. Flash with the Cosmic Binding as well for the follow-up. BBT being in. Seven's going to try and get his way out, but it's a damn frosty evening, and G2 will pick up another kill.
BB just really wanted to get on the board there. TP'd in to get a kill. It's like, lads, you're having too much fun without me. 10-1. A massive gold lead for G2. And he's going to be able to get this tier 2 in the bottom lane as well, because there's just not enough people on the map for Heretics right now.
And look at that KP for Lebrov. He's been involved in 9 of the team's 10 kills. He's had a spectacular Bard performance. And I mean, it's nothing. Their approach to this game has been too passive, and they've tried to take fights when they just haven't been strong enough, and it's resulted in a serious snowball for G2.
Heretics is trying to find anything they can on the map right now. They'll get a top tower as Sheo is looking for Broken Blade, but that's a Dusk and Dawn and a Riftmaker Gwen, specifically built to work her way through the tanks of the Scion and the Mundo. Sheo doesn't want to stay around for too long. G2 using the pressure they have from bot to look for these plays, but now with a TP behind, perhaps Caps on the other side of the map, Heretics can look for something. Sten takes half his health. Bolt Breaker almost gets Skewmond out, but he's blocked with the root. Shale going for more as they all collapse onto Labrov. He dies.
Wards down wherever he needs to, and it's just full map coverage and control for G2 right now.
And G2 are so strong.
Sten locked up, tries to get away, but Labrov follows him with the auto attack, and G2 get another.
Did he go between the wolves to bind him? Like, he rooted Sten using the wolves.
Was it with the wolves? I thought it was Skewmond just with the knocker. I'd have to look at it again, and I don't think we're going to have a chance because Ice is dead in the mid lane. The Temper Fate didn't connect, but the rest of G2 immediately collapsed. And for Heretics, it's looking pretty grim, lads. Skewmond going for more onto Sheo. Hans Summer opening up. Maximum dosage coming out from the Mundo. Serin takes almost half his health from a single headshot out of that Caitlyn.
I was going to say, this is where G2 are basically hitting their stride. You've got 2 items completed with the Infinity Edge now for Ansama. Caps has 2, Dusk and Dawn completed on Broken Blade. Like, they are feeling themselves right now. And Stend is about to get us.
This is your tank who's trying to step up, being beaten back by a Bard and a Vi. Like, yes, it's Black Cleaver Sundered.
And now it's going to be a Baron. Systematic destruction by G2. The gold leads you going for pick after pick after pick, leveraging the strength of their comp, which is we excel in the 2v2s and the 3v3s.
And it means the Heretics constantly have to overload and find picks. And as long as Skewmond gets out, well, Caps now has access to the bot lane turret. So as Heretics, you have to disappear.
Temper Fate onto Serin, caught out by Labrov, flashes away from the Cosmic Binding, but may or may not have landed the stun.
Look at bot lane.
Not, it does, as you say, look at bot lane. Caps pushing in, and Heretics using that as their opportunity to engage, but as soon as the unstoppable onslaught comes out, look at the CC chain on Tracing. TP behind now with cease and desist onto that backline. Sten knocked back, Hans Summer chases out the Scion. Meanwhile, Serin is going to fall in the middle of the fight into that egg and then scrambled up by G2.
A desperation play from Heretics as they tried their best to create a 4v3 in the top lane. The whole map is falling apart. Caps is going to get an inhibitor. He's going to use the Baron-empowered minions to deal damage onto these inhibitor towers, and as Ice tries to wave clear, that opens up the top lane.
We were so close, guys. If this game had ended in 6 seconds time, it would have been the fastest of LEC versus. They're not going to have that accolade to put on their mantelpiece, but G2 have systematically destroyed Heretics here in game 1, pushing towards the Nexus at 24.5 minutes. Broken Blade pulled in, but just dashes away, and G2, in such rapid fashion, just wipe away the Heretics. The Nexus down to half. Sheo uses his ultimate, a Tempered Fate into the Snapchat, takes out Ice.